I know kids do listen to that and take it very seriously. Yeah. My boyfriend's kids into this devil stuff from listening to Black Sabbath. They were killing cats and writing all over the wall with it.
My very first contemplation of criminal behavior was trying to put together a plan of getting away with murder. And I was going to kill my brother. I knew that every Sunday I'd jump on his bike and he'd head down the road to join up with some other fellas. And he loved that bike. And he used to tell me, "You ever touch my bike, I'll kill you." So this Sunday morning, while he's working, I take his bike. I knew if I provoked it just a little bit more that he would chase me. So I gave him a couple of kicks and took off on a dead run for a tree that was right beside my grandfather's barn. And it went up onto the roof. And on the opposite side of the barn, there were cutter rakes. And sure enough, he chased me up there, and as he topped the edge of that roof, I kicked him off. He fell on those rakes. Some court people came together. I stabbed my first nail. He left. But it sent out a clear word to the rest of them that you don't want to be messing with this kid. He'll stick you. I keep to myself. I do a great deal of studying. I do a great deal of reading. I do a great deal of writing. The therapists are wonderful. I learn a great deal from them. Sometimes it can be hard. I suppose that's the way it's supposed to be when you're growing up.
Carl is another serious psychopath in the Vermont program, a 36 on the checklist.
Had a statutory rape on a minor, 15. I was arrested for an aggravated sexual assault on a female child. It's not good for me to be around any female child, whether it be a young child or a teenager. One of my main concerns is that when I someday return to society is that I'm going to have to be very careful where I'm at all times and who I'm around.
In America, it's estimated that 1 in 100 of the population is psychopathic.
I knew that I had to get in touch with some deeper level of inner connection so that I could identify with humanity. We're all born with a conscience. We learn not to touch the stove because it's hot. Until we touch the stove and get burned, then and only then we don't touch the stove again. Compassion and empathy is a learned process. It starts off at a very early age. My idol is John Lennon, and of course on the other side of the tracks we have Willie Nelson. He represents freedom in different ways. Love, peace, harmony. Togetherness, connection, the polar bears, and freedom in general. And of course the feathers represent freedom, and the leaf represents changing of the times. And it's some little thing that I stuck together, and my philosophy is it's our life and we have a right to cry if we want to. I believe in science. I believe in the study of the mind, but it's very complex. I'm not sure if there will be, in my lifetime, any ground made on that. And so for the time being, we have to look at what we have in regards to forms of prevention. We have to protect people. We have to protect society. And I understand that today.
The fact that attentions are turning to new methods of treatment when the cause of psychopathy is yet to be firmly pinpointed suggests that its discovery may not be far away. When it happens, the question is whether we will be prepared to administer a treatment as radical as that which Adrian Raine predicts.
We're not too far away in the future where what we'll be able to do is replace dysfunctional brain mechanisms with microchips. This sounds like science fiction, and clearly it's not here yet. But within the next 10 years, we will have the first microchip brain implant. And it raises an important moral and ethical question in society. Do we intervene with psychopathic offenders who we can't currently treat and change them completely, reshape them entirely, change their brains, make them a new person? Is it really right of society to go into the holy of holies, go into a person's brain, their essence, and change the neural wiring and structure of their brain?
If surgical intervention in the brain proves to be the best option, it will surely polarize public opinion. It's a decision we cannot put off. The cost of evasion is far too high.